Hey everybody, Adam here with Hometown Acres. Welcome back. So today we are gearing up to do a full cord firewood delivery, and I haven't done one of those in a while. And as most of you know, the reason for that is because we switched from selling cordwood to selling strictly bundle wood, just because there's more money to be made in bundles. Is it more work? Yes, but there's a higher profit margin on selling bundles versus cordwood. Now, I do make an exception to that rule for any repeat customers that I have from years past when I used to sell cordwood. And the guy that we're going to deliver to today is a multi-year repeat customer, and he is what I would consider my target market. He is somebody who has a pretty nice house. He's got 3 outdoor fireplaces, stone chimney outdoor fireplaces with a patio, and he is a recreational burner. He is not looking to heat with wood. And so for people like that, that is my target market. If you're trying to sell to people who are heating with wood, they're trying to save money, not spend money. I'm looking for people who want to spend money on firewood, not save money. So let me show you what we got going on here today. So I've got the Easton Made axis and the dump trailer all set up here. I'm going to try a different way of loading the dump trailer. I've got the back tailgate open with the conveyor loading right into the middle. I think doing it this way gives me a little bit more clearance over the side, and I probably will be able to get closer to the center of the dump trailer with the end of the conveyor. But the reason that I am using the splitter to split directly into the trailer is because this was kind of my stash for myself for burning this year. As you can tell, I split a lot of this stuff quite a bit bigger. These are much bigger hunks. This is stuff you would throw in a wood stove, not in a fireplace. And the reason I'm going to sacrifice my own stash is because, for myself, we have natural gas heat here. And the highest gas bill we've ever had was about $275 in 1 month. Natural gas is pretty cheap in this area here in Pennsylvania. And you've got other things like hot water tank and dryer and all that stuff too. So out of $275, I would say maybe $250 of it was for heat. Well, I'm going to sell a cord of wood for $370. So really this, nice premium looking firewood, all straight grained, all the same size, is worth more to me to sell it than it is to burn it. Now, I am going to find some junk in this pile here that I'll toss off to the side and keep for myself to burn. But that's one thing, when you sell firewood, there's always going to be offcuts, there's always going to be notches and crotches and pieces that aren't good enough to sell, and you're going to have enough BTUs out of that stuff to heat your home and then also sell firewood. So that's what we're going to do today, is take some of these pieces here that have been split over a year ago, and we're going to crack them down a few more times and load them up so that way the end user, our customer, will be satisfied with the burning experience. Now this dump trailer here is a 7x14 with 2-foot sides, and I don't have any side rails on it. So the interior dimensions of this, if it was filled up to the side rails there, is going to be about 196 cubic feet. And if you were to stack the wood in there, that would be way more than a cord. It'd be like a cord and a half, or even a little more than a cord and a half. 128 cubic feet in a cord. But if you're going to loose throw it in there, I've read online that loosely thrown firewood for a full cord is going to take up about 180 cubic feet. So loosely thrown in here, we should be just below the bed rails, and we should be able to have a full cord in here without having to worry about stacking it. So I got my dad coming over here today to give me a hand. He's going to probably keep me fed there. I'm going to run the splitter, and he's just going to keep grabbing chunks off the pile there, loading them on the splitter. I'll split them, and then we'll load them into the trailer. Stick around. right, so we got the dump trailer swung around here and finished loading it. We ended up just hand tossing the front end here just because it was easier than trying to maneuver the dump trailer directly underneath the conveyor. But this took probably, I would say, less than an hour. I think we started at 12, it's 1:15 now, and we had some time in stopping for, to take a break and moving the dump trailer and stuff. So actual splitting time, I would say, was under an hour. Now, I wanted to give you guys an update on my thoughts on this Easton made axis, because every time I use it, my opinions change. So you can get this axis in 3 different variations. You can get it as a standalone unit without the conveyor. You can add the conveyor. I think the conveyor is a $3,500 add-on. Or you can get the standalone axis by itself and then get a separate freestanding 16 or 24 foot conveyor from Easton made. And after using this to load a dump trailer, I would say if this is going to be your primary allocation, I would almost recommend either just getting the axis by itself, or if you've got the extra money, spend it on a standalone conveyor, because you do spend a considerable amount of time moving the dump trailer, rearranging the wood, and I just think a 16 or 24 foot standalone conveyor would be better for this application if you're going to be loading directly into a dump trailer. Now, one thing I will say about one of the pros of this 7-foot conveyor is, even though you do have a little bit more of stopping and rearranging wood, it is going to save your arms quite a bit from actually, if you go with the axis by itself, it's going to save your arms quite a bit from actually chucking the wood in there. Every piece that you split, you're going to have to aim where you want it to go in the dump trailer, and you're going to have to put a little more oomph into each log than if you were just sliding it off the end. So, is this 7-foot conveyor perfect? No, but does it serve its purpose of saving your arms, allowing you to split longer? I think it's kind of the in-between for hand chucking and using a 16 or 24 foot standalone conveyor. So that's my 2 cents on this, guys. I'm not going to butter up any product just because we have it here on the channel. I'm going to tell you the way it is, and that's my current opinion of this Easton made axis and the 7-foot conveyor. But anyway, let's go ahead and get this firewood delivered. So yeah, like I said, that is my ideal customer. He's somebody who burns recreationally. I delivered him 2/3 of a cord this fall, and he's already burnt through all that. He's just a guy that likes to have a campfire going in the background while he's got friends over and hosting parties. And like I said in the beginning of this video, I was only charging him $370 for that cord delivered to his house, and he rounded up, called it an even $400, so he gave me a $30 tip. Customers like that, I will bend over backwards for, especially repeat customers. So like I said, we made an exception to the rule of only selling bundle wood. We did deliver a full cord today. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, click that subscribe button, and check out some of our other videos. Thanks for watching.